Hi guys and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin and this is episode 71. BRD wallet to include XRP, Australia Gold Mint backing a crypto token, and Amir Taaki foresees a DarkTech renaissance. Happy Friday night, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Finn, thank you for being here. There's something really off going on with my OBS lately. So apparently my music is not being outputted from, again, like 2 days ago, from like my stream, or from my, to the desktop, right? So now I'm gonna have to turn the music up on my end so that my microphone is able to pick it up. And again, it just makes it a little bit more bothersome because then I have to have really high music and then I feel like I have to be screaming over it. But again, restarting the stream does mean to like close everything out and then like bring people back in, and we already have like 5 people in, I think. So I think we're just gonna keep on going like that. I do hope that you guys can hear the music over my voice. I am trying to get the microphone to pick up both. Again, try to be a little bit fair here, and let's see how this thing turns out, right? Also, my chat's not popping up again. That's weird. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to uninstall OBS and then reinstall it again. Hopefully, all my settings will remain there. I mean, I don't want to do that. Anyways, yeah. If you're catching this stream live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. And if you want to keep up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe. You hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. If you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. The link is in the description, guys. Finn telling me that XRP is going wild. Yeah, it's not the only one that's going wild, dude. We'll look at that in a second. I don't have any news for the main cryptosphere, so we're gonna jump straight into charts and then basically news for Bitcoin, etc. Right? Trying to figure out something here because it was playing properly right before the stream started, right? And then when I started the stream, it also didn't give me that another warning that it usually gives me when the stream is gonna start. So again, OBS acting really weird. I did update it, and I'm not sure if it's something on the updates that's causing me to have all these problems, dude. But again, not the best right now, man. Really struggling with this. Anyways, I do hope that you can hear the music. I will try to turn my volume up as well on my computer. And yeah, there we go. I believe you might be able to hear the music a little bit better. Do let me know if the music is playing properly. I'll jump into the charts meanwhile. Yeah. So what is happening, right? Let's look at the total market cap on the daily. Yesterday we had a red day. I want to do that. Sorry about that. Adjusting the mic a second, guys. Trying to get this to work properly. Trying to get the mic to pick up the music. Yeah, yesterday I had a red day. Basically going down 3.59% down. 3.59% down. Right now going up a little bit. 0.90%. Right? Market cap yesterday closing at $214.78 billion. Right now, sitting at $216.71 billion. Now, what is happening with Bitcoin dominance, right? Bitcoin losing dominance yesterday, 0.09%. Right now, losing dominance as well, 0.12%. Trying to figure out what else I can say about this. Well, yesterday from an opening of 69.30, closing at 69.22, and right now sitting at, like I said, 69.13. Of market cap. That is pretty good. Now, before I do the Bitcoin chart news, I do want to address that you tell me that XRP is going wild, right? Look, man, XRP is not the only one that is pumping, right? Look at this pump from Bitcoin, right? Try to touch that 20 MA, might get rejected. Look at this, green bar, green bar, green bar, right? Look at Ripple, man, green bar, green bar, green bar. Looking at a little bit like Bitcoin. I'm not sure if Ripple started the rally or Bitcoin started the rally. However, let's be careful. There's a lot of coins hitting resistances, right? Like Ripple breaking out of that 20 MA right now, right? 3 green bars as well. So everyone's doing precisely what Bitcoin is doing, which would let me to believe that Bitcoin is probably the one that's moving the rally along. Again, Bitcoin probably will find resistance again at this bottom part of the channel. Ethereum, and then Bitcoin will probably again. I'm not sure where we're at with this channel. I'm gonna have to extend it. We seem to be trying to break it back into it, but again, below that 20 MA on the 1 hour. Anyways, let's go look at the Bitcoin news, and then we'll move on to the proper chart analysis, right? Anyways, this dude, Amir Taaki, it's a Bitcoin developer. He stated at DevCon 5 that nobody in the cryptocurrency space is thinking big enough. Taaki said that I hear people talking about decentralized derivatives and mortgages. Why are we not thinking about how to create dark finance tools we can leverage against government bonds? We can crash national economies, right? I mean, that's his way of thinking. I wouldn't believe that you should use crypto for that. But anyways, if that's what he wants to do, you know, that he's entitled to his opinion. Anyways, you see the crypto Nouveau reach buying yachts and Lambos, but no one's thinking about what we can do on a bigger scale. In Syria, that this is quoting him, right? In Syria, I was in charge of technology projects for a region of about 5 million people. This was a great opportunity to deploy crypto on massive scale, but most people weren't interested. Taaki recounted approaching both Ethereum creator Vitalik Buterin and BRD Technologies founder Gavin Wood for financial support. Buterin's response to Taaki's ask of $25,000 donation to fund his Syrian initiative was ambiguous, according to Taaki, and Taaki said Wood suggested he apply for funding through a official grants program. Now, viewing the grants process as cumbersome and bureaucratic, Taaki seemed to take personal offense at the response, right? And he basically called out the two on the DevCon stage for having low social intelligence. Ouch. Now, it is hard to get donations from people to support something that's strategically important to cryptocurrencies as a whole. It's a problem that everything now is built off personality and celebrity culture. This is going to destroy our effectiveness as a movement. Now, I do have this other article, right? FX, right? I'm not going to go into the article because it's something that we have already discussed. But I do want to show that other people are also starting to point it out, right? Bitcoin forecast. Bitcoin bull trapped below the 200 simple moving average daily, right? Now, again, like I said, not the best being below the 200 MA. Now, let's go look at that Bitcoin, right? What is going on Bitcoin? I'll start by doing the 200 MA and then moving, resetting everything so we can go into the rest, right? Look, below that 200 MA, right? That being that line here, that orange line going here. And you can see we're starting to, like, maybe try to get back above it. You know, we have rejected that 200 MA the past 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Right now, I'm not even sure if we're going to make it today to try and touch it and then maybe get back, right? Leighton Boy, how's it going, man? Finn, did you drop out of the stream or something, man? Can you hear me? Because, like I said, the mic is not... Again, this thing is not putting the sound through the desktop. It was working before I started the stream. I kind of tested it. But again, so since I can't do that, I'm trying to like get the music to play through the microphone, which means I have to increase the volume on my end, which kind of makes me have to like scream over it. So again, I mean, not the best setup right now. Again, chat didn't load up, so I do have the YouTube chat popped out and on the side here because for some reason, like my OBS has been acting very weird. I updated it and it's just been like a pain in the butt to work with. So I mean, I'm not sure. I'll try to see if I can find the previous version to the upgrade because this is just ridiculous, man. I hope I don't lose all my setups that I have already placed for like, how things should be. But anyways, yeah, let's look at the analysis, right? 5 people tuned in. Thank you guys for watching again on a Friday night. I know you're probably out drinking, partying, having coffee, you know, whatever, enjoying your life. Thank you for being here, guys. I really appreciate the ones that do show up for the streams daily. Finn, thank you for being here. Cheers. So what is happening, right? Right now, we are getting contraction of the Bollinger Bands, which is good. I think volatility is going to go out. We're probably going to start flagging a little bit. Maybe some more sideways movements before we try to pop again. Symbol 8,437. Not necessarily the best. Again, it was a resistance that gave us a lot of trouble, right? Here we used to support and then resistance, 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 resistance. Resistance, resistance, and then, you know, break above it. Anyways, right now making a new bar of positive momentum. However, we are lower on the RSI. That would definitely have us, if this was to stall right now, and this was to keep on dropping, then we would definitely be making hidden bearish divergence right there. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to, like, move stuff around because since I have to have the mic a little bit closer, then my keyboard's all out of, like, sync to where I'm supposed to be sitting at. and then it just makes it very weird for me to like type and move stuff around, right? Anyways, like I said, trying to like set things up. I wasn't supposed to use the mic to broadcast the music as well. So, anyways, like I said, yeah, making positive momentum. Why would it put you in a bad spot, right? Because you're going from a higher to a lower, right? Or even here, higher to lower with more positive momentum, right? So that would be hidden bearish divergence, right? Again, you wouldn't have it on the RSI. You would just have it here on the MACD. Histogram on the daily, you know, that's it. But right now, like I said, this day just started 2 hours ago, so it's still developing. Now, let's go on to rest. El Mejor Pro, hello to all Americans. I send you a greeting from Chile. Thank you for your attention. Saludos, bro. Spanish. Yes, I do speak Spanish, bro. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va? Espero que todo esté bien. Y gracias por estar en el canal y poner atención a las noticias. I am trying to start a Spanish version of this channel. Most of our audience right now, it's English speaking, so I do the news in English. Thank you for tuning in. If you want, you can like subscribe, hit that bell, hit that like. And again, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. Anyways, I'll try to like get the music to like, I have to be messing around with the volume now because some tracks have high volume, etc. So again, anyways, a little bit of a pain in the butt, like I said, but what's going on in a shorter time frame, right? Let's go to 4 hours. Well, again, I wouldn't consider this necessarily an impulse down, right? But if you wanted to consider this an impulse down, El Mejor Pro, yeah, I do know Spanish, bro. Again, if you wanted to consider this a down impulse down, you could say you're kind of making like a bull flag. So again, you could potentially pump to the upside again. That is fine. You know, making negative momentum, but less of it right now, kind of neutralizing it. However, you're finding resistance at this channel, trying to break back into it. And you're sitting around 47.87 on the RSI, which puts you on that neutral zone. Again, not looking the best for Bitcoin. Again, like I said, sitting below that 200 MA. Finding resistance right now at your old channel that you broke out of bearishly. Right? I was live yesterday, and as soon as I went offline, like a couple hours after that, like I got a message from Will and James, right? And he was telling me, dude, Bitcoin is pumping. I'm like, dude, why, man? You know, it's not supposed to pump. Anyways, I didn't take a position on this, right? To me, it made no sense. I didn't FOMO in. To me, like I said, that move of Bitcoin made no sense at all. I'll show you that in a second, dude. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find something here real quick. 1 second, guys. I am trying to find something here real quick. I'm not sure why I don't have this here, right? Yeah. See, this is a chat from yesterday from Will and James. Like, this was at midnight, right? He was telling me, like, Bitcoin pumping. I was like, yeah, I didn't go in. I was waiting for a bullish divergence to develop. I'm not going to FOMO in, right? Anyways, control, self-control, right? You have to control your impulses of going in and buying when it starts to pump, when you didn't take a position. Because if you would have got button up here, man, the next, like, you would have bought almost at the top, you probably got wrecked really bad, right? Because it made no sense, man. You were just flagging up. Yeah, you kind of broke to the upside, but you didn't develop any divergence, right? You were going higher. We talked about this, right? It would be nice if we could develop some divergence to here. Then we might get a break, right? And then I kept on tracking it for a while. Here I was calling on the chat. We're making potential divergence. Negative momentum has not stopped building yet. Just be careful, you know. If we try to neutralize it or negate it, then we'll potentially have bullish divergence. And we might get a price pump. We didn't, by the way. This here is, like right here, you'll see the number, right? 25.16. And this right here was 29.96. So again, like 4 points difference more negative momentum here. So again, you would not be making that bearish divergence. So this that I was trying to like point out yesterday would have gotten canceled. It did not play out. You know, I wasn't sure if it was going to play out or not. That's why I was telling you guys on the Discord that it was potential, right? XRP, please. Yes. 1 second, XRP, please. I did XRP. I don't know if you dropped out of the stream, dude. XRP is it's following Bitcoin, man. On the 1 hour. I mean, if we ignore this one, right, that pump you to the upside, then you could go technically from here to here, right, and you'll still be making that divergence. It'll be a larger scale. You get a pump to the upside. And you kind of broke down again, but you didn't make any negative momentum, right? And you started running again. Why? Because Bitcoin started running probably, right? Bitcoin run first. Look, 1, 2, 3 bars, right? Bitcoin does have a reason to run. That's why I was doing the analysis for Bitcoin first, right? Look where you're at here. Look where you're at here, right? You're going lower, and you're doing bullish divergence, right? Yeah, el mejor pro. 1 second, then. Let me finish this divergence talk, and then I'll get into that discussion with you, right? If you're behind on the stream, hit live, and then you'll catch up to where we're at right now, because I spoke Spanish a while back, so I'm not sure what part of the stream you're sitting at. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. If you like what we do, like I said, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, right? Leighton, Finn, I wanted to show you this, man. That's what I wanted to do Bitcoin first, because Bitcoin did have a reason for it to go up, right? And Ripple is pumping because Bitcoin is pumping, dude. Ripple doesn't have any divergence from here to here, right? You're making a higher low, right? So you don't have a reason to run. Your reason to run is that Bitcoin is running, right? That's why you are running. That's it. There's nothing else. So again, let me do Bitcoin. That's what when we start, we look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is 69% of the market, right? If we notice that an alt is pumping before Bitcoin, then we'll do the alt. But right now, the reasoning behind why Ripple is pumping is Bitcoin. We'll talk about it. Right now, you're not at risk of making bearish divergence. You're going higher on the price. You're going higher on the RSI than this high. Again, you will be good. Also, on your RSI, you're going good. You're probably going to do what Bitcoin does. That's why it's important to look at Bitcoin right now. Trying to figure out what Bitcoin is going to do next, right? Like I said, you are failing to get back on that channel. You touched that 20 MA, rejected it. Not the strongest looking. Starting to channel, right? Starting to get like that contraction of the Bollinger Bands. Again, volatility leaving this. And usually when volatility leaves, you get wild moves. How long would it take? Well, here we channeled for like almost 12 hours, right? Before we pumped and then dumped. However, like I said, this had no reason for being. You didn't have divergence going on. Hidden or regular divergence, right? Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, strong, medium, weak, Class A, Class B, Class C, whatever you want to call it, you didn't have it. You just pumped because I'm not even sure why you pumped here. You shouldn't have pumped. Anyways, when you pumped, you created divergence, right? Bearish divergence on this candle. That's why you broke to the downside on the next one, and you broke down hard. Maybe because you were getting a pullback, you were getting a reaction. When this candle started, it started to go green, and then it just died down, right? I'm just saying because in Chile, it came out in the medical news in America for speaking Spanish. Hey, dude, I'm transmitting out of Mexico, so maybe that's why. And where I live in Mexico right now, so I do speak Spanish, and maybe that is why this is pumping, right? I mean, that's probably why you popped up in Chile, or maybe you have seen crypto traders that speak English, and maybe I'm being suggested as part of the content. That's why. But if you do want to join us on the Discord, I do have a link in the description, right? I am active there, and if you want, you can send me direct messages in Spanish, and I can, talk to you in Spanish. I have no problem. I do speak Spanish fluently as well as English, and a little bit of French. So, yeah, I'm good with all that. So. Now, dude, like I was saying, we developed this bullish divergence. We are starting to pump. I'm not sure how strong it's going to be because we're just sitting at almost zero again. We are being weak around that 20 MA again. Not necessarily the best for Bitcoin. We try to make positive momentum, but it's very, very small. Let's see how this candle, the candle just turned red, man. It's sitting at zero, right? Up here you can see it. Well, minus, yeah, zero. So again, just kind of look for that. let's wait for this to develop, right? Tonight it's a Friday night. I can actually be on as long as I want to. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so we can certainly go. The stream will be done by 10. We'll have plenty of time to come back and revisit and see, or after 10 for sure. So we can come back and revisit, and if it's done after 11, then we can come back and revisit again and see what is going on with Bitcoin. Right now, let's move on to Ethereum. Finn, I do hope that I address your XRP question, right? Why is it pumping? Because Bitcoin is pumping, right? Bitcoin is leading the charge on the pump right now, and it's a small pump. Now, Ripple is probably going to start going a little bit. It's probably going to start pulling down a little bit because Bitcoin is starting to go down a little bit right now. Ethereum, right? Ethereum is still pumping. Like I said, getting weak around that 20 MA, not able to move above it. But before we go into Ethereum, let's look at Ethereum news, right? Now, this is good news. Perth Mining Gold Token, or PMGT, was launched by Infinity Gold on Friday, so today, and is backed one-to-one by Gold Pass certificates issued by the Perth Mint. The digital certificates are 100% gold backed and guaranteed by the government of Western Australia, which is the sole owner of the 120-year-old mint. In an announcement, Infinity Gold said PMGT is digitized gold and allows users to conveniently acquire and have entitlement over government-guaranteed physical gold stores at the Perth Mint in a trusted and cost-effective way. Now, the token is aimed to offer an alternative to traditional gold investment products such as ETFs, while using blockchain tech to allow real-time trading and settlement. With the Perth Mint as a custodian, the underlying physical gold that backs PMGT buyers will be able to access and secure a reliable token representing the strongest asset class to date, gold. Yeah, right now, I would say Bitcoin is the strongest asset class, right? Not so much gold. I mean, gold has been for a while, but, Bitcoin kind of like came in and dethroned it in like 10 years. Anyways, Perth Mint Hayes stated, if you use precious metals to back something on blockchain or something that is allied to blockchain, it retains its intrinsic value. Unlike offering from Bitcoin and Ethereum, which rely on everyone believing that there's something behind it. Now, the Perth Mint consistently delivers in excess of 16 billion worth of precious metal bars and coins per annum, providing us with plenty of supply for PMGT. Now, El Mejor, sorry, Finn, I will go into Spanish for a second. I do want to address El Mejor, who's watching us, El Mejor Pro. I do want to ask him a question. El Mejor, you can type it in Spanish or English. Hay mucha gente en Chile que está interesada en noticias de criptomonedas. ¿Crees que puede ser un mercado interesante empezar a hacer esto en español? Déjame saber en los comentarios. Alright, cool, man. I just need to get that out of the way real quick. Asking him something. Now, we have talked about Santander issuing a bond and settling it on the Ethereum network. In that article, we mentioned that the bond that Societe Generale had also issued on the Ethereum network. Right. However, 6 months after the issuance of the first bond, Societe Generale has yet to offer the instrument to clients. Jean-Marc Stenger, CEO of Societe Generale, stated that our intention is not to resell at this point in time. When Societe Generale still owns the bond that it created, the lender will monitor whether Ethereum smart contracts can automate the typical functions of debt issuance. We are demonstrating that the events of the bond are written in smart contracts and that all the events are managed by it, Stenger said. We will see if this technology becomes the future. By events, Stenger means that the smart contract manages the parameters of the issuance, including the mechanisms to extend the bond maturity and options for the issuer to call the security back if needed, and an automatic calculation of the semi-annual coupon paid to the bondholder. Now, on Stenger's list of experiments is to offer a blockchain-based bond to external investors and to tokenize other financial instruments, including different types of bonds. Unlike Santander, Societe Generale does not plan for now to settle the bond, both sides of a transaction on chain, right? Clients won't shift overnight to digital cash. Stenger said mastering settlement of security tokens in fiat money is key during potentially very long transition phase where clients will deal with both fiat and digital cash. And, this is interesting that they're saying this, man. The bank, Societe Generale saying the words, right? Like, mastering settlement of security token in fiat money is key during a potentially very long transition phase. They are kind of admitting that they believe that blockchain or cryptocurrencies could overtake fiats, right? Because they're saying where clients will deal with both fiat and digital cash, right? So it's a long transition phase when they will deal with both until it get to the point that you will just deal with that and then you'll be it, right? Habe ich ein Banner für YouTube. Du kannst mir helfen, Bro. Ich spreche Deutsch. Ich spreche English. And your name is in Spanish, man, so I don't speak German. Kannst du mir dabei helfen? No, dude, I don't speak German. Sorry, man. Horacio, in Spanish, please, or something else, right? Yeah, what else? Yeah, BRD, right? No, that's on the XRP news. Let's go back in Ethereum and look at what's going on, right? Ethereum on the daily. What's happening with Ethereum? Yesterday, red candle going down 2.18%. Right now, going up 0.60%. Sitting at 9.15% off market cap. That's pretty good for Ethereum, I guess, you know. Let's look what's going on. Well, right now, it's starting to get a green candle because Bitcoin is pumping, so Ethereum is also pumping. We'll look at it on a more micro scale in a second. Now, things that I do like of Ethereum, you are kind of like making a same bottom here, right, across the price. Like, if you see here, the opening, right, will be 180.91. Right here, the closing will be 180.84. That's his due. I'm in Mexico, dude. I guess that's what you're asking me. I don't speak German. And here, the opening would be at 180.86. Again, you're more or less having a flat line here. You're not making anything at the bottom part. This would seem to give you some sort of support, right? Like, I'm not seeing it back here, over here, right? But it would be a little bit higher. But we seem to be getting supported here because we have not been able to go down below that, right? Maybe in the 1 hour, I might be able to get more touch points around that area that could potentially indicate that we have a support. Anyways, what is happening? Well, we're still within this main downsloping channel. We have not been able to break out of it. Right now, I will extend it, you know, just for... just to have it there, you know. We'll probably still be within this channel for a while. We're flagging. We kind of broke to the downside. So I'm trying to figure out what else. Trying to figure out what else can be happening here. Yeah, so that's it. Making positive momentum started to decrease. That's fine. Like I said, high to low, high to low. That's you're going with the market. And do I happen to know how to make a banner for YouTube? Bitte. Yes, I know how to make a banner for YouTube. Dankeschön, I guess. Yeah, anyways, yeah, like I said, dude. That's it for this on the 1 hour, right? Sorry, on the daily. Yeah, that's it for this on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hours, man. What's going on in the 4 hours, dude? We are down sloping. So we'll be going like this. And here, right? So again, you could say that it's like a bear bull flag. So potential price action to the upside, right? We are pumping right now. Did we make divergence here that we can see? No, we're still making negative momentum. We were going down with it. Now we're kind of curving, you know, going up. And on the RSI, we're sitting at 47.80, which puts us on neutral. You know, starting to channel, you know, not contracting on the Bollinger Bands yet as much, but we are starting to get some contraction of the Bollinger Bands, which is good. Now, yeah, that's it for this in the 4 hours, dude. I can't see anything else right now, short term. All right, so let's go into the 1 hour and figure out what is going on. Well, like I said, broke out of that channel. You know, we have this. We're kind of seeing a shift in momentum, which is good. However, we seem to be getting slightly above that 20 MA, which is good. I'll just place this channel here. I'll fine-tune it a little bit. Spreche nicht English, nor Deutsch. Dude, I don't speak German, man. Sorry. Anyway, starting to make positive momentum, which is good. Let's see what else is going on. You had a bar here, which is high, you know. Right now, I mean, it would be like the same thing that's happening with Bitcoin, right? You will be going slightly higher. And from here, you will be definitely going lower, right? So you'll be making, like, hidden bearish divergence right now. But I do believe we might get more positive momentum candles. So this might It will probably keep on playing out, but we'll see, you know. And here you would also have it. No, here you wouldn't have it. You're actually lower on your RSI. You're sitting at 0.22 on the RSI, which is good. Again, making positive momentum. And, like, you know, let's see how this plays out in the next couple of hours. Because right now, you seem to be kind of getting this shift. Now, you do have... no, yeah, you do have. Right? Kind of sort of like with Bitcoin. Going from here to here. Right? Some divergence that develop, right? From here to here. Bullish divergence. Price action to the upside. Kind of, like... stagnated a little bit, you know, went even from here to a little bit lower here. So if you want to go on a more micro scale, you will be making slant divergence here, right? You will be going even from here to here. Yeah. And then that's what pop you to the upside, right? That's what's going on. You want a banner? Would I charge you for one? Dude, join the Discord and we can have a discussion there, right? Let's not talk about that here. You can join the Discord. We do have a Discord group. It's the State of Crypto. It is on the description. Join us there and then send me a private message if you want, and then we can talk about a banner. I'm not a designer, man. So, again, yeah. That's it for this, man. I'm not seeing anything else happening right now. We're saying that, like I said, that shift in trend, right? Even if I put the heck in a sheet candles, we'll probably see some green candles starting to develop. And we do, right? We had this downtrend. We are starting to get this green trend developing. Again, I'm comfortable with it. Not sure whether or not we have bottomed yet, but at least right now it's starting to look a little bit better than it was a while back. So I do like how this is looking right now. Yeah, let's go on to Ripple news. On Ripple, man, BRD, which is a mobile wallet provider, is partnering with Ripple Xspring to boost XRP adoption. Xspring will invest approximately $750,000 into BRD as a part of its efforts to build the Internet of Value. As a part of this new strategic partnership, BRD will integrate... what is this? Okay. BRD will integrate XRP and begin building on Xspring development platform. The partnership and investment will enable BRD users to hold, buy, sell, and send XRP to anyone in the world. Ethan Beard, Senior Vice President of Xspring, praised BRD as one of the oldest and most respected mobile wallet providers in the space. He said in a statement that the wallet is adding in mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies. Adding, the BRD team has helped consumers on-ramp $6 billion worth of traditional currencies into digital currency, making them an ideal partner to continue the proliferation and adoption of cryptocurrencies like XRP to solve real-world problems. Now, BRD CEO and co-founder Adam Trademan said, Ripple understands the need for a strong wallet partner as they push into key markets like cross-border banking and remittance, so we are thrilled to help them achieve their goal. In addition, it is our plan to have BRD be the cheapest and easiest place to buy XRP moving forward. Questions that I do have: how are they going to make this be the cheapest, right, moving forward? Are they going to be below exchange prices? If so, they will create parity, and then you could kind of like buy with them, sell on an exchange, get cash, go buy with them, you know. I'm not sure if them being the cheapest would actually be something they can do, right? Without like lending itself to something else. Anyways, another thing they said that I kind of liked, you know, users will be able to hold, buy, and sell and send to anyone in the world. Again, that would kind of gate the whole point of some Ripple corridors, right? Because you might be able to just send it without being any corridor. If they are a source of liquidity, because you're going to be able to buy it with them or from someone else, but then you can send it and then you can transfer it back to another fiat, then, you know, I do have some questions regarding this. I do wish this article would go more in depth, but it does not, right? Like, are they an exchange? Are they just a wallet? If you can buy there, then what price would you be buying, right? And who would you be buying from, right? Anyways, those are questions I do have. That's the only article I do have for Ripple. I'm going to move on to the Ripple analysis. What is going on with Ripple on the daily? Well, making gaining dominance yesterday, 0.81% right now. Sorry, 2.48% right now. Gaining 0.81%, sitting at 5.44 of market cap. Now on to the XRP to USD, right? Where is it sitting at? Well, it's sitting at 27 cents to be exact, 27.138 cents. Again, on the daily, making a positive day, still within this upsloping channel, right? Is it good? Is it bad? Well, you know, I don't really mind that we are within this channel. We're here, you know, we kind of make a triangle, we broke to the upside. We made another triangle, we broke to the upside. Right now, we right now, we'll be making like another triangle, right? We could potentially again break it to the upside, man. I mean, if Bitcoin keeps on pumping, we'll certainly break this to the upside. Again, a measure move of this would probably get us out of the structure, right? Maybe from high to low, I guess. Oh, not out of the structure, but at least the top of the structure again, or near the top of the structure. All right, or barely break us out. Anyways, that'll be what I would believe could happen here. Anyways, we are still outside of this downsloping channel. Finally, the whole day we were kind of inside of it, but the last 3 candles certainly have brought us out. Anyway, let's go into what are we doing? Well, positive momentum started to decrease and sitting at 54.27 on the RSI, which is fine. Again, what else is going on that we can see, right? On the 4 hours, man. Here we don't have that sort of flag that we had with the other ones, right? That bull flag. So we're higher low, less negative momentum, that's fine. Higher levels of relative strength, again, that's fine. We're going with the market. Why did Ripple pump? We addressed that earlier. Bitcoin started to pump. He brought everyone else up with it. That's it. Simple answer, because Ripple, unlike Ethereum and Bitcoin, does not have any divergence besides this one they developed a while back. So this was developed last night. I kind of traced it. We pumped to the upside. I traced it after the stream. I'm not even sure if I posted it on the Discord, man. I might have posted something, right? Nah, because it was at 2 in the morning. Anyways, traced this last night. We pumped to the upside a little bit, you know, kind of broken down. And we didn't make a lower low, right? So we didn't make any bullish divergence. So why are we pumping right now? We're starting to retrace a little bit, you know. Why? I called it, dude. I told you guys, Bitcoin is retracing. We're probably gonna start going back down a little bit. Even Bitcoin right now making negative price. So anyways, this started everything on the alts pumping to the upside, right? So again, that's why Ripple is pumping. Nothing else there. Are we doing something else here on the more micro scale? No, because here you're lower, here you're higher. Like right now, this candle's still not closed. Right now, you'll be at the same height, and here you would be at the same height. So you would be neutral, right, on the MACD. You would not be neutral on your RSI. You would be going slightly higher. Yeah, I understand. I do understand. One second, guys. I need to type something out. Anyways, I need to type that out real quick. Yeah, so Ripple, right? Pulling back a little bit. Yeah, we believed we were going to get it. And like I said, that's fine. That's it for Ripple, man. Nah, nothing else. Like I said, right now, we could be making divergence. We're not. Well, we're kind of like at the same height here. So even if I go here, we'll be like 40, and then here will be like 39. So slightly lower. Again, you're at the same level of price than back here. So even then, you know, it's flatlined. So we're just going with the market right now, and Bitcoin is leading us. So that's it for Ripple. Let's go on to Litecoin. I don't have any use for Litecoin, so we're gonna jump straight into let's look at Litecoin on the daily. What is going on? Well, positive momentum today, right? Plus 0.56%. Right now going down 0.24%, sitting at 1.65% off market cap. What's happening with Litecoin? Is it being exciting or is it still being dull? Well, you can tell me, right? It's still being dull. It's not even pumping, dude. It just looks like it tried to pump and then just kind of crashed. Anyway, still within this downsloping channel. This has been very weak, man. It's just like flatlining, dude. We kind of tried to break out of this channel, broke back into it with the next candle, you know. I did believe we were making sort of a bull flag, you know, impulse up, bull flag, impulse up, bull flag. However, Bitcoin going down yesterday brought us down with it, making less positive momentum, right? Sitting at 39 on the RSI, which puts us on that sold scale, right? We are slightly sold. Let's see how this plays out for it on the daily. Right now, we're not making anything else that I can see, right? We don't have any negative island that we can say, man, we're making a bullish divergence, pump to the upside. Right now, nothing like that on the 1 hour. This is higher than this. We have more positive momentum than here. So again, just going with the market. On the 4 hours, right? Impulse up, down, stopping consolidation. Impulse up, down, stopping consolidation. Then impulse down. And, you know, I'm not even sure how we would consider this consolidation. Because the first candles would certainly be pointing out like in a upsloping wedge, in a burning wedge, or like an inverse triangle, right? That's what this is looking like, and I don't believe that's how this is gonna play out. So I'm gonna try to chart this in the 1 hour and see what touch points we get. We might have some weeks of FOMO that I can ignore, and that will be fine. Sitting low on the RSI at 39.62 again, sold. Starting to make less negative momentum with these couple candles, right? We don't have that same shift curving like we do have in Bitcoin. Again, let's wait until we go into the 1 hour and see what's going on. Volatility in the Bollinger Bands again expanded, so wild movements can still happen. In the 1 hour, dude, volatility leaving, right? We are starting to contract a little bit on the Bollinger Bands again. Getting above that 20 MA, which is good for this, right? We got a couple more green candles pumping. What is happening here, dude? Well, here we also have some bullish divergence, right? From here to here. And that will be from here to here, right? So more or less that right? This would technically be from here. We don't have it on the RSI. We just have it on the MACD histogram. Again, this is pretty cool. Pumping to the upside again, starting to pull down a little bit, just like everyone else. I hope we do bounce off that 20 MA and potentially we stay above it, and then that could be a little bit better for Litecoin. But like I said, it's not looking very good right now. It's just flatlining, man. That's the truth, man. We have been within this flatline for a while. You know, it's just not the best looking for it right now. If we wanted, we could even shift this a little bit and make it a little bit more exciting. Said, man, we're actually in an upsloping channel, right? And it could be. I mean, I wouldn't have any problems leaving it as this. It does still make a little bit of sense, I guess, right? We got those bounce off the mid part of the channel. So even if we include this and ignore that wick, like I said, maybe FOMO, it could potentially make some sense. On the shorter scale, that divergence pumping to the upside, being weak, trying to run back down. Not much we can do there, right? What else is happening? That's it for this. Let's go on to Binance. I do have 2 articles for Binance, I think. Yeah. 2 articles for Binance. What's happening with Binance, man? Binance listed Chainlink and Ravencoin today, or yesterday, sorry, at 9 p.m. According to the announcement, Link to USD and Ravencoin to USD trading kickoff on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. This marks the first new listing since the exchange launched last month. The exchange currently has 12 cryptos listed to USD Tether and Bitcoin. Now it includes those are the pairings, right? It includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Binance Coin, Tether, Cardano, Basic Attention Token, Ethereum Classic, Stellar, and 0x. That's it. That's it for this article. Now, yesterday, if you remember, we discussed a couple of articles regarding WeChat and Alipay, right? So Alipay and WeChat bow to Beijing refusing to play with crypto. Now, as we stated, it's banned, right? So something I am seeing here, WeChat came out and said WeChat will never support cryptocurrencies trading. It has never integrated it with any crypto merchant. We welcome any whistleblower to report such behavior, right? Whistleblower, where have we heard that before, right? Sure, man. So that's it for this article, right? I just want to show this part of WeChat. Why? Because it relates to what we're seeing here. Binance CEO recommends no more news about these Chinese crypto secret. Now, like I said, the past 2 days, 2 days ago we covered like Binance news using Alipay and WeChat to be fiat on-ramps, and then Alipay and WeChat denying it. Alipay denying it. Yesterday, WeChat, well, we got the article today, so I'm not sure if they denied it yesterday or today. Larry Cermak, head analyst for the blog, tweeted that all this is nothing new, right? That Chinese exchanges like Huobi and OKEX used a loophole by facilitating Chinese yen to Bitcoin to USD Tether conversions disguised behind a peer-to-peer over-the-counter front. Binance joined the race today and will support WeChat and Alipay. Additionally, in captured Twitter thread now deleted, Surmark argued that Alipay and WeChat were argued of peer-to-peer over-the-counter trading in China, and that they allowed it to happen because the government directed them to, right? And I do believe they do have those tweets over here. So they have been posted. So again, you can certainly go and read them, right? They are on the article, and you can look at them, right? Anyways, the one we're looking at is this one, right? To this, Changpeng Zhao replied with, some things are better left unsaid. Recommended no more news like this for the sake of the people, our industry, and our business, which some found strange, even threatening. Though most haven't seen it that way, it seems. As a reminder, Binance has recently made its first strategic investment in China. Again, there is this whole thing, right? They're not admitting it publicly. They're declaring they don't want people to buy it, but they are coming out with their own digital currency. They are blockchain friendly, but not crypto friendly. But again, they do let people hold crypto, just not buy stuff with it or buy it, but you can have it and hold it. And you know, they're not very clear on what they want to do, right? It is like a very gray area, and they just don't want to paint with the colors that it should be painted. Anyways, that's it for the news segment. Let's jump on to the Binance, and then we can look at anything else that you guys want to do. Finn, if you're still here, sorry, tongue twisted. Finn, if you're still here, say hi, and I'm not sure who else is here. Do let me know, guys, if you are here or who is here, so at least I can know which coins we want to look at after Binance. I do know some people do have some preferences, and I'll just do those coins when they're here. If they're not here, then that's it. Binance on the daily. Where's Binance on the daily? Well, going down, right? Yesterday, losing dominance, 2.23%. Right now, gaining a little bit dominance, 0.73%. Sitting at 1.21 of market cap. What is happening with the price of Binance? Well, Binance yesterday losing a little bit, 5.73%, actually quite a bit. Carlos, hello. Greetings from Los Angeles, California. Hi, Carlos. How's it going, man? Thank you for watching. Cool, man. You play a lot of work. What do you mean you play a lot of work? What do you do for work, man? Do let us know in the comments. Right now, pumping up a little bit on the price, 1.46. Again, potentially Bitcoin pumping it up. I have not seen this coin that much. So again, let's figure out what's happening, right? Anyways, what is going on? Well, higher, lower high, right? Lower high. So again, you're dropping momentum. You're fine. You're going with the market. Same thing with the RSI. So nothing on the daily that we can see. Sitting around 44.33 on the RSI, which puts you at neutral. Now let's go into the 4 hours. The 4 hours, right? You're still within this downsloping channel again. Have not been able to break it. I didn't say it in the past segment. What's happening here? Low, higher low. Again, you're going up. Then you start to break down. That's fine. And now you're making negative momentum. And that's fine. You're going with the market, right? You're not making any divergence here. You kind of had it here, right? We talked about it. Here you were slightly going up, and here you were going like slightly down. Again, you had that bearish divergence develop. Potentially, that's what brought you down on the 4 hours, and also in the 1 hour, right? Negative momentum started to decrease with this new candle. Again, Bitcoin leading the charge and sitting at 50.75 off the RSI. Let's go into the 1 hour. What is happening with the 1 hour, right? Same thing that we're looking across the map, except for Litecoin, which pumped a little bit earlier than Bitcoin. 3 bars green. Let's see if Bitcoin is doing the same once this segment is done. What is happening? Well, high, right? Lower high. Again, you're kind of making that hidden, right? So, sorry, we'll be going from here to here. And then, again, you will be going from here, this positive, or slightly negative, right? 0. So from 0 to like high, right? So you will be converging on the top part of the channel, making hidden bearish divergence. So again, that, oh snap, I want to undo the Bollinger Bands. I want to get rid of that line that I just traced for y'all to see. Now we're doing lower on the RSI. Again, on the RSI, we're kind of going with the market, sitting at 45.04 of market cap. You share me in a Facebook group. Thanks, man. Thanks for sharing on the Facebook. I do appreciate it. I guess I'll go here and type something out, right? Anyways, yeah, like I said, dude. Right now, what is happening here? Well, you had bullish divergence develop, right? You were going lower in your price. Again, you were going lower in your momentum. You don't have it on the other side, like I said. But that's what's getting you to pump, right? That bearish that bullish divergence. Sorry. Again, trying to stay above that 20 MA. That's it for now, right? Here, you also have that same pattern that you kind of had on Bitcoin, right? That you could potentially call it like a. Yeah, I would ignore that one. This one seems to make a little bit more sense here. That bull bear flag, right? No, sorry. Yeah, bear bull flag. Sorry, got him twisted when I was speaking, bro. Anyways, I do believe that's what is happening here. If you break out of this flag, you could potentially pump to the upside, right? You have that divergence, that bull flag developing, sitting above that 20 MA right now. Let's go back to Bitcoin and see what Bitcoin is doing. It's still making negative price action. Let's see if Ripple is starting to get that negative. Yeah, Ripple also pulling back. Surprise, surprise, right? Ripple's pulling back. We kind of expected that. Being sarcastic there with the surprise, by the way. And Ethereum is probably doing the same thing, right? Yeah, a little bit below that. Seems on Ethereum. In Ethereum, we do have negative price, right? Like you'll see here, like minus 0.15. However, the candle looks green, so this would actually should be a bar here because this should be your opening, and you would be sitting below it. Again, sometimes the charts just screw up for some reason, right? This one looks a little bit better. Here we do have that green showing up, sitting at minus minus 0.07 right now from the previous candle. Again, that's it on the market, guys. Do you want to look at something else? A question I'm asking about North America. Are you? Yes, I am in North America. I am in North America. You know, if you consider North America, Mexico, United States, and Canada, that is the definition of North America. I live in Mexico, therefore I am in North America. Right? Anyways, Carlos, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. Yeah. So what else, guys? What else do you want to look at? What else do you want to see? Do let me know. We can look at other coins. I do know some of the people that are not here, like XLM and Seller. So we'll go look at those real quick, right? XLM, what is XLM doing? Well, XLM is losing, it's getting a little bit of dominance, right, on the daily. Going up 1.11%, sitting at 0.56 of market cap. It is huge. I'm kidding, man. I'm being sarcastic again. Yeah, what else is happening with this? XLM. Two red days, right, looking like Ripple. However, still the 20 MA with contraction happening on the Bollinger Bands. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 48.82, and that positive momentum starting to decrease, right? Please what, bro? I did answer your question. I told you I live in Mexico, and if you consider North America to be United States and Canada, United States, Canada, and Mexico, then yeah, I am part of North America, right? Anyways, starting to pump up a little bit, probably because Bitcoin and everyone else is doing it. Sitting above that 20 MA, which is good, with contraction happening on the Bollinger Bands, which is looking a lot better than other coins, right? Like I said, momentum starting to decrease and sitting neutral on the RSI at 48.77. Again, what is going on the 4-hour, right? We're getting that nice pump, right? Like I said, man, prices look more or less the same, right? A little bit going slightly lower. Are we doing divergence, though? 39126. 34. 39. So again, slightly going in here. The price, it's also slightly higher, right? Is it slightly higher? What is this open? What is this closing? Right, closing at 5980, and then here 5984. So slightly, very slightly lower, right? So your indicators, even though you cannot see it very well, they would more or less be going like this, right? This one would be slightly lower, so again it would be like that, and then this one would be slightly going in. So you would be making on all two oscillators. Just you don't have it on the MACD line, right? So you would be making that bullish divergence, price action to the upside. You're getting that pump. Again, with this new candle, that's fine. You're getting the same height that you have here. Let's go look at the 1 hour and see what's going on, right? On the 1 hour, man. Let's figure this out on the 1 hour. I'm gonna go with this. That's from the 4 hour again. I just called it out. It's there forever now. So let's figure out what else is going on. On the top part, I'm gonna have to look at the top part first. We're lower on the RSI. Sorry, on the not lower on the RSI. We're higher on the RSI. Sorry, slightly going down. Very slightly going up. This candle's still developing. Has 1 minute and 19 seconds to go. Like I said, going up. So again, you would be making hidden bearish divergence on the top part. On here, do you have it? 7854 and 93. So here you would be going down. You kind of would be going with the same thing that the price action is doing. So you wouldn't have any bearish divergence up here. You would have it on the MACD line, however, right? Slightly higher. So again, just on the line and on the RSI, you would have that hidden bearish divergence developing. So again, potential price action continuation, right? Let's wait and see how XLM keeps on developing. Let's go look at seller to figure out what seller is doing. It's seller selling. I doubt it, man. I do believe we're getting that same pump, right? Green candle, green candle, green candle. Seller on the daily, man, making higher highs than your previous highs, right? More positive momentum still, sitting at 51.76 on the RSI, sitting at 0.00508. Again, that's very cheap. It's a very cheap buy, man. Anyways, what is going on in the more micro scale? You're going lower in your momentum again. That's regular, so you're not doing anything there. And also you're going lower on your RSI. However, your RSI sitting at 58.43 puts you high on that neutral zone, right? Heading towards that bot area. Again, that's it. Nothing on the bottom part of the call here on the 4 hour. Contraction happening on the Bollinger Bands. You can see that the channels are a little bit starting to tighten up a little bit. This past hour seems they diverged slightly, right? This past 4 hour candle, but I do believe we're gonna get some tightness happening. And on the 1 hour, we're still expanded. Did we develop something? Yeah. Hidden bullish divergence, right? High to low, high to lower high. Right, low, higher low on the negative momentum. Here on the RSI, you don't have it. You'll be going kind of like with the price action. Also, you wouldn't have it on the MACD line. You just have it on these areas, right? So you are pumping, you're going nice, you know, potentially why you're pumping, besides the fact that Bitcoin is pumping you up. And that's about it. Yeah, that's it for it. Do you guys want to look at something else? 6 people tuned in. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Let me know if you want to look at something else. I'm open for coin requests. If no one has any requests for cryptos, then we will call it a night for tonight, and that'll be probably it, right? It is a Friday night. It is just 10 p.m. Again, it's early, man. I was kind of hoping that this was going to be a much longer stream. Right, but I do believe kind of like the people are like out of the crypto space right now. New candle starting, looking a little, still sitting at 0. Right, we just started like less than a minute ago. So I guess the market is trying to figure out what's going to happen. It's the weekend. It's usually slower than regular, so yeah, might not even get a lot of action tonight. That rejection of the 20 May not looking pretty good right now, huh? And again, like I said, sitting below 20 May on the daily as well. So, you know, bouncing off it, not necessarily best. I do hope the day does pick up for Bitcoin. If no one else has any other coins that you guys want to look at, then we will definitely call it a night. So I'll give you a couple seconds there to type something out, and if nothing, we will, like I said, be done with it. Alright, well, guys, if there's nothing else happening, then that'll be it for the night. Again, guys, thank you for watching. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. We are here every night at 9 p.m. Central, -5 UTC for those of you that are international. Show this video to your friends. Let them know that there's crypto and there's a crypto world out there, and we will see where we can grow from there, right? Again, guys, thank you for watching. Carlos, thank you for posting these to your friends. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Again, guys, thank you for watching. That'll be all for tonight. Go have fun. It's Friday night.